Okay. Today we're doing the World Champs team again. The second time we're doing this. It's quite a fruitful endeavor since I'm probably going to be running Miraidon for the Global Challenge in like 5 days. Now, have I built that team? No! Am I going to? Yes, because I absolutely have to participate. Like, I need to have something if I'm going to play it. Which, look forward to that. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. As for this, do I have taunt on this team? Honestly, I can't remember some of the movesets. No taunt. Maybe it's taunt urgent food, but I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's not. Okay. They should be going for Trick Room, if I'm not mistaken. Here's what I'm thinking. I'll lead Ogerpon and Whimsicott. Whimsicott has Helping Hand, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. But for Rigoraph, does. Yeah. So by leading for Rigoraph, put Miraidon in the back. I don't really need any particular speed control to generally have a good matchup. I'll put Manofera as my back. Good special defensive Pokemon. That's about it. Soak up hits. Catch me some wins. It'll be good. Edit it a little bit more and like skip over this stuff. Go back in. Okay, let's get some work done. So this is not a surprising lead. If I'm Landorus, I'm going to click Sandsteer, don't I? Electroweb Sandsteer is probably the play for them. What I can do is I can Spiky Shield. I can set up a... Actually, yeah, that works. That works perfectly since... Well, there's a good chance that I'm faster than Landorus with Ogerpon, aren't I? I'm running out of time as well, so I need to make a play. Yeah, I'm probably faster than Landorus. So it's a real chance that I'm not, but it probably am. I'm going to gun the Landorus down while I set up a Trick Room. No. Helping Hand, please! I don't think I got the Helping Hand off, if I'm being honest. I couldn't decide on something, and that's gonna make this pretty much impossible to win. Who did it miss? Further out. It didn't do enough. That's the important part. Please show me not Trick Room is what I want to see. And that didn't do even half as much as I needed it to. Psychic Noise, that's fine. Taking 50% on Electricity is pretty nice. I'm going to Spiky Shield Ogerpon while I Psychic Noise into probably Landorus, right? Yeah, Psychic Noise the Landorus. I want to get rid of that one. That's fine. Setting up Rigoraph there is not my favorite. They're probably just looking Electric Webs there. Yeah. At -2 though, I should be significantly slower. Psychic Noise into Rigoraph. Decent chip. What's the speed set on Miraidon here? I actually don't mind that. Since they're probably just electro webbing anyway, I can Trick Room. And I can use Ogerpon as a late game sack. Or actually sorry, a mid game sack. Probably better. Just to buy me time against Calyrex. It is worth noting I'm not going to be even now I'm not going to be super slow. I was going to pull up a calculator for that. 181 times 0.67. Yeah, I'm still going to be relatively slow. Oh, never mind. I'm going to be relatively dead. That sucks. One thing worth noting is I'm not experienced enough with this team. Okay, so I'll put Ogerpon on the field. I need to prevent Trick Room this turn, that's the problem. I'll Volt Switch, and if it doesn't pick up a KO, that's fine, because I can swap Iron Hands in to make it worthwhile. That's going to leave me pretty much doomed, actually, for options. I might have made a bad play here. Because, yeah, that's going to leave me with very limited choices to make this happen. It does pick up the KO, so if they wanted Trick Room, they're not getting it. That's really good because Miraidon can come back in, I can send Iron Hands out, and then finally I can take care of E.I.D.I.L, which will suddenly make this game a lot easier. Whew! Heightened attack, love that. Terrible, yeah. Fake out E.I.D.I.L. It's probably it's either fire or they've got 3 remaining. Okay, 3 on 3. Yeah, I'll fake out Reggie E.I.D.I.L. And I'll just regular Ivy Cudgel. It should force a Terra. Oh, that was smart, because I guess gonna, yeah. The only good news is that I can actually that's actually good. No, that's good for me. With the booster and the protect online, I should be able to make the most out of this turn. What are their back Pokemon? Their back Pokemon's Landorus. They're not going for Trick Room. But what I can do is I can Wild Charge. Wild Charge Spiky Shield is a pretty safe play. Since they're probably going for like Glacial Lance or something like that. Or probably Electrolyte, yeah. Which proves they're not going for Trick Room. You can't even see Ogerpon, come on. Essentially no chip. It'll guarantee that Calyrex moves next, but it is Glacial Lance. Glacial Lance. Glacial Lance over like 50% max. Not even, wow. Wild Charge comes through. I don't think I have quite enough health to survive a double up, if I'm being honest. Do I even need the health though? I didn't check how much damage it did, that's unfortunate. So we Drain Punch E.I.D.I.L to get some health back. And will follow me just in case it's single target attacks. So it's very possible that they just want to get rid of hands. Yeah, it is just double spread. I don't think I survived that because I'm pretty sure it does more than 83 health. But if they're not going, actually, if they're not going for Trick Room, then I'm fine. Well, yeah, if they're not going for Trick Room, I'm fine. So even my Terra's left me with an opportunity to win. Electricity disappears from the field right at the perfect timing. Basically, I'm just gonna see if I can get a double knockout here. If I can't, the game's basically over. If I do, we're in business. It's not great, but it's very possible. I'm really hoping it's like Terra Water or something and it's just not going to make a difference. But it's very possible that it's Terra Fire and then I'm cooked, no matter what. I can dream. Because one Electro Cali protects. Oh, but they can just Electro Whip to guarantee that Landorus wins the game. Yeah, that was a really bad play for me. Yeah, that's game. Unfortunate. Dazzling Gleam comes out. It's going to pick up the KO on a Lucky, but I've taken way too much damage. If I didn't Terrasilize, I would have won. And I definitely would have taken the KO on a Lucky. Ah. Hindsight's 20/20, because I would have been fine if I had... If I had a way to guarantee the SP on Landorus, I'd be fine. But I can't, and the game is now over. Why did it change that back to Electric Drift? That's weird. That's weird. Stop it. No. Whoever's Terrasilizing, it doesn't matter. I'm now regretting my choice to not just warp it, because... I mean, the fact that they're Terrasilizing means I still have a slim chance that somehow they're not faster. They are faster. That stinks. Yeah. I definitely could have won that if I had not Terra'd. But I'm pretty concerned that a non-Terra attack at that point wouldn't have done it, so... I think at that point I was pretty much just out of options. For like maybe for one turn I could have gotten away with the Sandsphere Storm, but even then, I don't love my odds, so... All in all, not a great game, if I'm being real. If you saw the rating, it's not going well, so I really want to recover that with this team. Like, we were, once upon a time, top 4,000 or something, and now we're top 12,000. We've become 3 times worse than we were, like, a week or two ago. Like, barely a week ago. We gotta pick the game up. We gotta figure it out. We gotta do better. Their predominant physical force is, like, they are fast physical attackers. No Intimidate, really nice. But that just generally means that it's pretty easy for me to lead Farigiraf and Iron Hands for a Trick Room based game. I feel like Ogerpon's really good here. Actually, so is Urshifu though. Good. It provides good defensive. I like that. My expectation is that I'll run through the majority of their team with Iron Hands and Farigiraf, and then I can just kind of clean up with Urshifu and Miraidon for the late game. Especially since a lot of their team is going to actually take pretty decent damage from Sword of Ruin Surging Strikes. Especially like the Dragonite, it's gonna take a little bit more damage than it wants to if it's next to that Chien-Pao. It won't take lots. That first hit won't do much at all, but the other two it'll chip it a lot farther than it probably wants to go. Even if it's not in total, it's not actually a lot. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if you can hear me tapping my feet. You definitely heard that. It made sound. Oh, you can definitely hear it. Oh, for sure you can hear it. Terra Water for Farigiraf there is not fabulous, but what I can do is I can Terrasilize Trick Room to slow things down. And I can fake out Chien-Pao since my threat is not in Zacian right now. And then once we're in Trick Room, I can just kind of start laying the beats. I take Chien-Pao next turn to shut off the Sword of Ruin, meaning that no attack is going to do particularly large amounts of damage. Protect is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Protect fails. I want to see Behemoth Blade into Farigarath. That'd be the best case scenario. Play Rough into Iron Hands is not good. The only good news is that I'll be able to put Miraidon on the field, which is actually kind of crazy good right now, since both of their Pokemon are realistically going to be faster. I mean, so that's true of Urshifu as well, actually. I could go Terra. I can't Terra, remember. You can go Surging Strikes. You can go like Helping Hand. No, Helping Hand Surging Strike doesn't help. Double check moves here. You can chip you down the. If I put Miraidon on the field, I can Volt Switch. Fast Volt Switch into Urshifu. Okay, I like the vision actually. Oop, trying to make a mess of this setup. It's good. It's good. Since I'm slower than both of them, majority of the time, and I can take the hits with Farigarath, what I can do is I can Volt Switch into really either slot. Doesn't really matter which one. It makes the most sense to Volt Switch the Chien-Pao slot since it can't do much this turn. Though Chien-Pao is the biggest threat on the field right now. I made a mistake. I made a massive mistake. They did shut off the Sword of Ruin, which is nice, but I've still made a unbelievably large mistake here. Yeah, no, I've really goofed it. Chip him down. He didn't protect either, which is unfortunate. I really thought he might. Maybe they expected that without the boost, I wouldn't be able to take the KO. And that's not unreasonable, but at the same time, I probably could. Okay. That is so lucky. Oh my lord, that is so lucky. Helping Hand, Surging Strikes into Zacian. I'm hoping for probably just Woodhammer at this point, into either. Doesn't really matter which slot. They probably should go for the Urshifu. No matter what, the Zacian slot, whatever's actually in that slot, will be going down this turn. I can be pretty certain of that. Therein lies a great advantage. Taking away probably one of their more important offensive sides is good. The only downside is that Rillaboom's not generally fast, so cool, there's that. It'll probably be Chien-Pao going down this turn then. Oh no, I triple goofed it. I like quadruple goofed it because Rillaboom's gonna go first. I just lost. Never mind. I'm still in it. I shouldn't be, but I am. Every other hit's gonna do pretty decent damage here. It's not a massive margin, but that's just a lot of health that they can't afford. What's really good actually is that they haven't taken any particular amount of health on my Pokemon. I could foul play. Whoa. Foul play Close Combat into Urshifu. I want him gone more than anything. -1 Farigarath will go supremely fast in Trick Room. That's really nice. Protect, that's really good. They call something. Foul play, how much damage? Decent. Drum beating into Urshifu, it won't take the KO. It comes down to Sash. But importantly, that means that for the next turn, I'm guaranteed one more attack with Urshifu at the bare minimum. And I catch the Rillaboom. That's good. That is so good. The Farigarath has just been clutching the whole game. It's absurd. And with the regen, it has a real shot to live one more attack. what I can do now is I can Helping Hand Surging Strikes into the Zacian slot. That is pretty much a guaranteed KO. Or at least significant damage. I mean, if this doesn't KO, I'm going to be really sad. Because I actually really do just need this to take the KO, as I expect it will. Because if it doesn't, the game's over. Dragonite's not threatening me. And as long as I have enough Pokemon on the field at one time, or as long as I have Farigiraf on the field, sorry, I'm pretty much guaranteed. Like, wait, did they just threw the game away, didn't they? Wouldn't that lose them the game? Because the Sword of Rune's going to make it pretty much guaranteed that this attack takes the KO. Unless they're like Terra Grass or something. Terra Water, it's Helping Hand, Sword of Ruin, Surging Strikes. It's possible. I wouldn't bet on it, but it's possible. If I'd gone for close combat, I might have had a good shot. Oh, it's not even going to be close. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they go for the playoff in the right spot. That's smart. Crit, unfortunate. I might have taken the attack if it wasn't crit. I goofed there. I didn't even think about Terra for a second. If we've still got... I don't think we will, but I'm pretty sure if we still... Yeah, no, that's game. That is so game. I guess one out that I have is Aqua Jet and survive a Play Rough, but that is just not likely. I thought Aqua Jet went before Sucker Punch. What? I clearly don't remember enough things about this game. Play Rough misses. That is a... No, it doesn't. It just took its sweet time playing the animation. Never mind. That is disgusting. Why did it actually take 60 years for that to fucking happen? That makes me so... That's so... No. That's absurd. That is so absurd. Man. I really believed for just 1 second that I had made a decent play. I thought Aqua Jet went before Sucker Punch. Guess I was wrong. Or maybe I just like smoked some silly sauce and clicked Surging Strike and didn't even notice. Either fucking way I lost, so... Yippee. I guess. Can I win one fucking game today? Or is this team just like not good for me? Like this team, I thought I was making good plays the whole time. For all the games I've played so far. And I can't win one fucking game? Oh, I just feel so fucking stupid. Ogerpon's a good lead here no matter how you do it. Priority is not a big deal. In theory, if I lead Urshifu, I'm in a position where I can generally threaten most of their Pokemon, since none of them actually can take that one hit consistently. And then I want a bulky Pokemon in Trick Room, since I'm pretty confident we'll be going into Trick Room at this point. I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna wrap this video up pretty quick here. Because this is ridiculous. Actually, no. Let's not leave it on a low note like this. I'm gonna stop playing the World Championship team after this. Because this is not working at all. Like, at all. 2 games in a row. Really just not... The team's just not making sense in my brain. All of the somewhat logical plays I can make, I am missing. No matter what I do, the game is over before I realize it. And I just never quite have enough of anything to win games. Psychic Terrain Kali is something I've seen before, but at the same time I don't really see it as a particular strategy, so that means I'm going first. Psychic Seed? Yeah. Okay. The problem is that they can just... No matter how I do this, they're going to be able to get Trick Room up. So I'm better off making peace with that and trying to make the most out of this turn. As we go into Trick Room. Pivot to Farigiraf. What I can do is I can Surging Strikes at the Kali slot. Okay. They play Terra Water since they're Terrans onto Kali. Yeah, Terra Water. Terra Dragon, that's... I guess that's technically okay for me. Like, it's not good, but it's okay. It's Chip. Dear God, I don't want to play this team anymore. It's making me so angry. So it feels like it should make sense in my brain. I've done the research. I've watched battles. I've played the team in my own time. I've done all the stuff to make it make sense, and it does not make sense at all. Also, I got the turn completely wrong, so go me. Helping Hand's not what I'm looking for. I'm going to trust a lot. I use Trick Room. Whoa, why is my controller doing that? That's weird. And then I'll CC into Calyrex to take it down as far as possible. Yeah, once I'm done this battle, I'm going back to Rosencreutz for like a battle or two, and then we're calling it a day, because this is making me really angry. Like, it's just not clicking. And that stinks. Urshifu is KO'd. It's not great, but it's workable. Actually, that's workable. I can send Miraidon in. It's possible to win here. It's very possible to win. I think I have the health to survive any particular attack. In which case, I'm not going to focus on surviving attacks. I'm going to Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleam, on the expectation that it's probably follow me again. I mean, I keep covering the I cover the play. Maybe they called it right and they'll try to call it again. I don't know. I just don't know. I need to be back in my comfort zone. I mean, it's not that Miraidon isn't my comfort zone, it's just that this team is not quite meshing right. It just doesn't quite feel right to my brain. Even if certain concepts make sense, the team itself just doesn't quite lock in my brain. Lando taking a Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleam is definitely good news for me. And that means if we're going back into Trick Room, the game is more or less over. Didn't get the KO. I can Psychic Noise there as I pivot back to Ogerpon. I can't allow... I should have just Trick Roomed and called it a day since... Yeah, this game's over. Damn. Let's talk fun things that aren't terrible. 157 views on the random battle short. That's really cool. Thank you. Like, big things. I did move in time. Wait a minute. Did I, like, not throw this game too hard? Dazzling Gleam? Dazzling Gleam. It's not good, but it's workable, I guess. On the assumption that somehow Ogerpon will be enough. It won't be enough, but Somehow. Some way. I guess that's proof that I should play it out at least. Should I play it out? That's the real question. Should I play it out? I'm pretty sure I'm surviving one Glacial Lance with my Miraidon. I might actually think about that as I develop my team. Which I'll probably post a video of that today as well, just to round things out, since I do need to lock that team in within the next day or so. Like a team that I think can actually be used somewhat competently throughout the whole tournament. Yeah. Yeah, that stinks. I guess that's not unwinnable. How long do we have Trick Room? 3 turns, it's a bit long. We can Dazzling Gleam. Ivy Cudgel into Sableye. That means Calyrex is in the field. Okay. It's not unwinnable since I don't really know what Leer? That's what we're doing? Absurd. Big stink. Not happy. Good. Chip him all the way down. It's not enough. It's not enough. At -1, if I had even one more Pokemon still usable, I guess, then I'd be in a winning position. But I have 2 Pokemon, and I'm not in a winning position. If this Miraidon had Protect, I'd be in a winning position, but I also wouldn't be in a winning position because I couldn't do enough damage without it. I mean, no matter how you do it, you absolutely must take the KO on Calyrex this turn. It might still be winnable. Okay. I'm getting really confused now. Cudgel fails. Dazzling Gleam goes next. It shouldn't... Oh, my Dazzling Gleam goes next. What the heck? It doesn't pick the KO! Doesn't that reverse it? Yeah. That's a play. They're allowed to make that play. Why is the Joy-Con doing? Whoa. It's being difficult, the Joy-Con, I tell ya. Okay. I'm confused. Is everyone else confused? Maybe they're trying to reset Trick Room, and they just called it, they didn't check it, so they were actually still in Trick Room. I think that's probably the most likely situation, is that they thought Trick Room had already ended. No, even then it doesn't make sense. I won a battle with this team, so I'm never gonna play it ever again. Ever again! Gugh. I might try to find other Miraidon teams. Heck, I might do that. No, I'll do it later. Continue battle. Aw, poopy. Poopy butthole. I didn't change the team over. We're gonna do one more battle. You know what? Let's call it one more battle and I'll do the rest of my effort on developing my own team. Since the team's clearly good. There's no point messing around with that part. The team is great. And that's on a bad day. The team is great on a bad day. Ooh, I'm not sure if everyone else is seeing what I'm seeing. We put up light screen in Trick Room and then we just start running their team through the gauntlet. I don't know if that's a great play though. You know what? Let's give it a run. It's one of those teams where I know I'm not going to play it again, so I might as well play as much of it as I possibly can. So I've been enjoying the hybrid Miraidon that can beat faster teams in Trick Room and beat slower teams in Tailwind. Though the more I play that team, the more the gimmick is beating slower teams beating faster teams with Trick Room. That's something I've really enjoyed so far. Fake Out is not their play. We're going to light screen. I think we're going to skip on protect here. I'll try on trick room. And just force a terrestrialization. Yeah, they're going to be like Terra Fairy. Terra Normal, I can work with that. I can work with that. And then we'll go Trick Room next turn. Boom. Even if Farigiraf goes down, I'm in a great position now. Psychic into Farigiraf. Okay. Maybe they're just trying to... Dude, that's going to do a lot. It didn't actually do a lot. Knock off, how much damage? Not even enough. Cool. That's pretty good. I'm going to Moonblast. Do I want to do a Helping Hand Moonblast? That might be kind of crazy. Yeah, just chip it down. Chip it as far as you go. That's a bad play. That is a terrible play, isn't it? Wait a minute, I should have set Tailwind and Psychic Noised. That would have done so much more for my endgame. I mean, it's not terrible position since they can't do tons and tons of damage, but in any given situation, this is not the play. Yeah, that was not the play. I mean, the only good news is that I'm gonna get a realistic chance to special attack up. No, parting shot. That's fine. What I can do next turn is I can Tailwind set up my Tailwind Psychic to take speed control. Mienshao? Ogrebon. That's fine. We're going to Tailwind, Foul Play into Ogrebon. So I do want to actually have a chance once these two go down at the end of the turn, since they're not going to survive to see the end of this. They're gone at the end of this. Like, there is no comeback for Whimsicott here. Foul Play, how much damage? Decent chip. Cudgel into Farigiraf. I could have guessed that from 1,000 miles away. I would have assumed it was Whimsicott taking the attack, but you know, here we are. What's really interesting? Well, it's not that interesting. I can send Miraidon in. What I've got that they don't is a massive advantage in the form of Draco Meteor and maybe protects. They just Astral Barrage. There's no point popping a... Actually, if I'm them, I'm Follow Me, aren't I? I'll Moonblast, Terrestrialize, Dazzling Gleam, but I'm pretty sure it's Follow Me here. That will be DD. Yep. Okay. It should be fine enough. Since it's on pretty low health, I might be able to get that knockout from that range. Calyrex isn't super bulky. I mean, it's bulky enough, but it's not super bulky. I think everyone's seen the comparison to Mewtwo. Oh, it is Protect. That's pretty good for me. Cool. Let's see how much damage. That's really good for me. Moonblast into the Cali slot doesn't do enough. Doesn't do the thing. Tailwind? 2 turns. I can just Encore the Cali and Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, no, I didn't do that all the way through, did I? It was, that was a terrible play now that I think. I didn't even think about the terrain. That's on me. Well, now I need to take the KO here. I wasn't in a bad position, and I'm still not. Holy. I shouldn't even be close to winning. I should be losing thoroughly here. I'm making bad plays, but they're good enough that I'm not losing terribly. So, learn from that, kiddos. If you're making decent enough plays consistently, you're probably not going to lose too bad. Now, is that a message to always do silly things and to try and lose games because you're on the silly sauce? No, not really. Double check my stats. I shouldn't need Tailwind to win. What I can do is I can just Moonblast into the instant slot, start chipping it down while I pivot back to Manofera. And then the next turn I can focus on winning the game using just an all-out offense. Bonk, good chip. One leech into that slot. Really good recovery for them. Knock off, that's fine. I can't encore. And I don't need light screen. I'll just go for instant then. I don't need to overcook this. I can beat instant on the speed. Ivy Cudgel shouldn't pick up the KO. It doesn't. I do move next. It doesn't pick up the KO. But it does quite a lot of damage. It might give me a... Oh, crap. No, I have Tailwind, it's fine. I have Tailwind, it's fine. Oh, Will is really annoying. They just aren't taking the KO and it's really messing me up here. Moonblast into the Evil Man slot. And I guess I'll just Drain Punch the Ogre Punch, start chipping that down as well. It's low enough that... I really wish I attacked the instant slot there now, because I can beat Ogerpon in one turn, but I can't beat Ogerpon and instant in one turn. That's just not going to happen. I'm generally not losing too much health. Knock off. It's not great. So I'm slowly chipping too much health. And they blew most of my Tailwind as well, actually, now that I think about it. Actually, what I have a good play now. Actually, I can just Draco Meteor into the Ogerpon slot as I Drain Punch the instant slot. And that should give me a relatively safe out to win the game. Draco picks up the KO. Good. That is game. No matter how hard they try, instant does not have the offense to beat my Miraidon. Whew. We're calling that there. I actually won some games. That's pretty good. I think we went like completely neutral there. I mean, even if I'm pretty sure that should be the last two, right? I'm not smoking something. Okay, I'm not. We're good. That's all I need. Cool. Yeah. I think I'll leave it there. I certainly don't want to play too much more since I'm not very happy with how I'm playing. That being said, I am going to pretty much immediately move into playing the team that I'm developing, so I'm not that tilted. I think I went down. That's unfortunate. I'm not too tilted to not I'm not too tilted to not keep playing, so I'm gonna do that. A wise man once said, "Even in defeat, I lose." He was very wise because I felt so defeated by this World Championship team, and I lost. So, yippee! Anywho, I'm pretty much just gonna get started on the next video. So, yeah, see ya.